We're live. Hello, the internet. Looks like the audio is working. It says that we're recording. It's working.
Yay!
It's working.
First, Discord had a challenge, and I needed to fix that where my audio was coming through weird things. And then OBS had a challenge where it was like, no, you're just not allowed to record. And some quick and fancy intelligence technology checks called for by Tyler. And I was, in fact, able to get things working. So, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Players-wise. The internet's not talking back to me yet.
Yeah,
Good. I'm a player. I forgot that was me. I'm good.
I found out my shirt glows in the dark tonight.
Oh,
Ooh. So does that mean you need to turn off your lights so we can see this?
It's too far away, though.
No, that's fair.
Light switch.
That's why you need smart lights.
You provided us with that information and then chose to go no further.
You just gotta use your imagination now. Pretend the room's dark and that the.
Do you know what's
text is
crazy?
glowing.
Is that my shirt glows in the dark too.
Mine does not.
Mine doesn't either. I'm lying like Tyler.
Oh.
No, but I'm not lying. Okay, I'll
Prove it.
Oh, the proof is coming.
I have a blanket on my lap because it's cold down here. So I was like a little old lady. I couldn't get up.
I didn't realize you were constrained, Tyler. Yep, that's white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
white
camera
does-
is just like...
White does show up on a camera.
believe you.
No, but
Excellent.
it really does.
No.
KD can vouch.
I was the one who told him that it blew in the dark, so.
There you go.
Glue in the dark?
Yep, I was leaving it.
Yeah, I was leaving it too.
The past tense of glow.
Yeah, of course. Like everyone knows.
Awesome. Cool. Hello. Welcome to Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG live stream. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. And we haven't been here for a month, and things are just a little bit loopy.
This is a train wreck.
And I have so much stuff to go through. We have so many announcements, and like a lot of this is going to be exciting news for our players too. Just game things, because I do things.
I'm one of those.
Yeah. Okay, so we are Roll20 ambassadors, of course. Cool things going on right now, celebrating the D&D movie. If you go to Roll20, you can get like over 25 D&D titles discounted, like 10 to 20 to 40% off on various things for the next shy of a week, like the next 5 days or so. I think it's still the weekend, so go pick up some D&D stuff if you like. Also, they just released Tal'Dorei Reborn on Roll20, so the updated setting guide for Exandria, the setting of Critical Role, and we have one copy to put in the giveaway box. So that's pretty cool.
That's very exciting.
In sort of general TTRPG news, two pretty cool Kickstarters to keep your eye on right now. The Walking Dead universe RPG by Free League. So the same E dancing.
I am zombie.
So the same system used in Forbidden Lands, the Alien RPG, the Blade Runner RPG, and Tales from the Loop, and so on, is being used for the Walking Dead universe, and they have unlocked like 15 stretch goals. It's highly funded. It ends in 2 days, so if that's something interesting to you, go check that out on Kickstarter. Another Kickstarter, which needs help, only 7 days left in the Tabletop News Kickstarter. They've got 50% raised, and so if you're at all interested in supporting a news network that will bring us a whole bunch of tabletop RPG news from the mouths of well-known tabletop RPG folks, go to Kickstarter and check that out if you haven't heard about it. Their news anchors are Becca Scott, Carlos Luna, Michelle Wynn Bradley, Xander Jeanneret, Katie Wilson, Serena Marie, and Nathan Ondrachek. So a bunch of cool people who generally do cool things launching that thing.
Oh,
Yeah. And then... Oh. OBS stuttered a little bit, but it looks like we're good. It's like, oh no, we dropped frames.
Panic attack.
Yeah. If you missed it, yesterday I was on a super cool stream called Those Who Trust, which was put on by Green Ronin, which, heads up, it's pronounced Green Ronin, not Green Ronin.
That's the biggest news that you've delivered.
we're pronouncing it in Canadian.
Yeah, perfect. I like it.
Ronin Veld.
So the... Ronin Veld.
So do you say the word Ronin then?
Yeah.
Like the
Japanese
samurai guy?
Ronin? Yeah.
Yeah, that is how Chris Pramus, the owner and founder of Green Ronin, was pronouncing it. And I have heard Troy, who's our marketing friend there, say Green Ronin before, and I was like, this isn't sticking in my head.
Name wrong for 8 years.
No, his name is Ronin.
Jen, I had that exact same thought.
But he's not named after the game company.
He's not.
Important to note.
Could
Game company's
be.
named after
Could be.
him.
Oh.
It's his company.
But anyways,
A lot of things we're learning.
Those Who Trust. It was actually based on a one-page adventure that won a contest in the Expanse RPG community. So they ran a one-page adventure jam, and the winning adventure was Those Who Trust by Guilherme Cahu, who was also a player in the game yesterday, playing all the way from Brazil, so that was super cool. And then one of the other players was Odin Lovely, who is the head of the Expanse fan community. I got to be one of the players, which was super fun to be invited to. And then our other 3 players were Chris Pramus, the owner of Green Ronin, Steve Kenson, and Ian Lemke, who are the lead designers of the Expanse RPG. And that was all very fun and exciting. And of course, it was run by John Boltina, the game master from Abraxas Precipice, which is the super big, awesome Expanse stream that runs on Wednesday nights at...
Which is our Big Daddy stream.
Our Big Daddy. I thought it was... Yeah, right. We're going the BioShock, not the Big Brother stream.
He got it. He got it right away.
Still weird. Still weird.
No. Like, that's weird and we don't like it. And I was like, it's BioShock.
It's BioShock.
Specifically, I was like, that's weird and I don't like it.
It's a little
Jen
weird.
also turned for me.
Yeah, I
I played
did.
15 minutes of BioShock though. I don't know enough.
Train of thought gone. Catch Abraxas Precipice on Wednesdays at twitch.tv/onlyplaywizards, and check them out online. Great game, cool people. And if you want to check out Those Who Trust, it is up on the Only Play Wizards YouTube channel, and you can go see me being Beckett Davis, the captain of the Verde Libre, as I get sucked into a cult.
It's a Tuesday.
It was pretty fun. It was a good game. I'm halfway done. So 2 weeks ago, of course, we missed our game, but I did a review of the Fantasy Age RPG with our good friend Tim Lamb. So you can check out that video if you want to learn more about Fantasy Age at our YouTube at Skyhammer Press, and that's the fantasy version of this rule set that we're using, and they've put a second edition out. So we flipped through the book. It's pretty cool. If you go and buy it or pre-order it right now, you can get the PDF right away. So that's fun. Cozy Forging on hiatus until at least April 24th. We'll see how that goes. We've got some other deadlines that I'm working towards, which I will talk about as well right now. But if you want to get your own copy of the Master's Toolkit, you can get $5 off by using our code CozyForging.
E.
Yeah. Okay, something new and exciting. Players, have you ever heard of this game called Everyday Heroes?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Modern RPG using the 5th edition D&D rules. It was kickstarted last year, and I was hoping to announce this when I had the physical copy in hand, but I don't have the physical copy quite yet. But what I do have is 4 of their cinematic scenarios, because they licensed some super cool things. The Crow, Escape from New York, Kong, Skull Island, and Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
And yeah, in my hands I have a Pacific Rim RPG that I really want to run and play.
Do we get to be robots?
But our whole team has to work together to control the robots.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
It's gonna be-
We're gonna drown.
We get 2 players. We split into two-person teams that are drift compatible, and we have 2 Jaegers fighting a bunch of kaiju.
Dibs, Jen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, me and Katie!
Can I have my own? Can you get my little one? Like the little one that girl had?
So really, really cool. And the other exciting thing about that is that we have an affiliate link with Evil Genius Games. And so if you use our link to buy this, you support our stream and we get a commission, which is super cool. So I think...
Support our dreams of not having jobs.
Yeah, there we go. I just, it's in the chat right now, the link. And if you're watching later on YouTube, you can, you'll see it in the YouTube description going forward. So that's a super cool thing. Next super cool thing is an Octung Cthulhu thing. So, pre-orders are already out for The Serpent in the Sands, which is the 3rd mega campaign in Octung Cthulhu, where you go into North Africa and fight, snakes and sorcerers and cultists and so on. We have a partnered actual play coming out with Modiphius Entertainment. That is Jen and Patrick are playing in that. Katie and Tyler, I'm sorry, I know you're not involved in that one. I'm blue. Look how blue I am. I got a lot bluer.
Gotta cue the music.
Die.
Okay, cool. That was enough. I'm done. Just be logging off now.
Oh man, the train of thought. I've had a very
it's off. Buddy.
busy
This
weekend.
train has derailed.
You blew it.
Octung
No,
Cthulhu.
Tyler, I heard it. No.
Oh, it was great. Okay. Hey, I'm not blue anymore. That was weird.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
very weird.
the color correction from the... Oh, that's hilarious.
like,
I'm
what
super
is
orange.
happening to you?
Just hold up differently colored objects throughout.
Merrick,
I just think
everything,
orange. I want to be
You're-
bluer.
your entire setup has gone sentient and it hates you.
Apparently.
Audio out the window. Visuals wacky.
Just wild. Okay, so on April 11th, Modiphius Entertainment is going to kick off something called Season of the Snake, which is a celebration of the upcoming adventure. There's going to be AMAs, there's going to be blog posts, there's going to be contests, and there's going to be an actual play called Falcons of Fortune, which is going to feature Jen, Patrick, and our friends Justin and Nicole. And yeah, and so on April 14th, we are going to release 3 actual play episodes, each about 30 minutes long. And then on the 21st, another 3. And then on the 28th, the 7th, episode, which rounds out all of Mission 1. So definitely check that out. It is not going to be a live Twitch stream. It is a pre-recorded YouTube show with sort of like a learn-to-play element where we go through rules with pop-ups and all sorts of things. It's going to be really cool. You should definitely check it out. Whew. That's the end of it.
Good stream, everyone. Let's get out
All
of here.
right.
Okay, and so we're just going to pop right into our video of our intro. There's the button. And we're back. Hello. So, last time on Hellbreakers, a month ago, you decided, you arrived back in the system around Augia and your home stomping grounds. You got paid by James's cousin, and you refueled and gathered. You actually didn't get the railgun.
No torpedoes. We didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we
the
didn't get
torpedoes.
torpedoes. I think
Yeah.
We did get railgun.
Yeah,
Glad we installed the railgun though.
it came in handy with them pirates. That definitely won't come up again.
Well, we won, so why would it?
Of course,
If you're dead.
it's true.
Pirates are gonna come and attack the town.
So you took a look at some of the available opportunities, and I'm just gonna toggle up the didn't work. There it is. Throw the bounties up for the players, or for the viewers, and you decided to do a little bit of investigation on Augia about Lee Lester, the top bounty out right now. A murderer and bandit who took responsibility, took credit for the deaths of another one of the hired bounty crews. And you started out by going to Augia and hitting up the Paradise Casino, where you did a little bit of gambling, did a little bit of wheeling and dealing and getting some business.
It was someone's birthday.
It was Miles's birthday, and he got a
know
fancy drink.
Do you know what's super surprising? Is how it's super not Miles' birthday.
But what if it
Hey.
was?
James still picked up your tab though.
Yeah, that's not the point. You were timing drinks to make me look less imposing.
Less imposing to the two sort of teenage goons who were not very effective goons. They were more like local shitheads.
Hooligans.
And then you sold them out to now Sheriff Narcissa.
Yep. Be better is what I meant for them.
So, where would you like to go now? You're basically, you are heading out of the Paradise Casino. I believe you've gotten all the information that you wanted from there. Just a little bit about the fact that everybody's afraid of Lee Lester.
Because he's a wizard. Apparently.
Didn't we have a business deal to follow up?
Sure did.
Did we haven't followed up completely on that yet? I thought that we had made the preliminary deals and they wanted you to bring the fish in.
Well, like the preliminary deals, but then I'm supposed to talk to Raphael Majors. help me increase my moonlit shine production.
Of course, right.
But we can do that later. Also, you forgot Lee's middle name.
Bad
Lee
Egg.
Bad Egg Lester.
It's true. They call him Bad Egg.
That's just lazy alliteration.
What should it have been?
I don't know, but something else. Lee Loose Leaf Lester.
Because he
Speak about
loves tea.
loves
So
tea.
he deals
No,
in
he-
paper, hot color,
Yeah, he
space.
never keeps it in his notebook.
He just sheaves of paper all over the place. Like, that's a lot of loose leaves you've got going on there, Lee Lester. He's like, yeah, call me that. That'll be strike fear in the hearts of my enemies.
Paper cuts.
So we don't know where he is yet, hey?
We know.
Oh, go ahead.
I think we know that he was holed up with that rival, or not rival. The
Irregular.
Exit
Irregulars.
irregulars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit.
Was that not true? Was he not holed up with them? Yeah. And
Yeah.
we can find their general region, right?
They're
Off
in
to
the
the
hills
east.
east of town. That's what I have written down.
There you
So
go.
some people
We
take
have
notes.
anti-aircraft weaponry, but I can get you in and drop you in.
What?
No.
We'll just drive there.
Walk.
We have a car.
I was thinking we could do an aerial insertion. Like,
Why though?
okay, well, we won't do
You-
that.
like, number one, they said they have anti-aircraft, so bringing an aircraft seems like a bad idea. And two, how do you think the three of us are going to handle dropping out of our spaceship with no training to do that?
Well, we'll go out in the rate. Was it?
It'll
what's
be
our car called?
pure X Force.
Yeah, it will be.
You
It'll be
want
bad.
us?
It's a bad
I-
idea.
I'm sorry. You want us to drive our car out of a moving spaceship onto a camp of not possible criminals, definite criminals that have anti-aircraft technology, keeping in mind that we've never done any of that before.
That sounds a little too Vin Diesel for us. Yeah.
And it is the Turbo Razor 4x4.
Now all I can think of is Triple X, and I think we should drive our car out of a moving aircraft.
I'll play the Ramstein while we do it. Yeah.
Exactly. Anarchy 99.
So how many irregulars do you think there are? Like, how many people kind of ditch town?
You're not 100% sure. You know that it's not like a huge number, not like dozens. You could ask around to get a better head count.
I guess.
Oh, hands. Okay.
Okay. You can go because you're way more excited, but I have a more serious idea.
Okay.
I have a very serious idea, and I take offense to that.
No, more serious
than
than my
his.
previous idea. Yeah, like not a joking
So
idea,
our favorite thing to do is play dress up. So what if we get recruited into the Exit Irregulars?
but that's what I was gonna say. Is we should totally find somebody and then join the Exeter regulars. Like,
I
I've
hate
never
how-
met this guy in my life.
I hate how great of a plan that is.
So good.
I should stress
Do you think?
that the colonist population on Augia is like less than 1,000 people.
Easily
Like, they all
hidden
know
there.
us?
They would probably know you. It's actually over 1,000 now with the 500 that Trevor Atwood brought.
Okay. Adopting your plan and modifying. We find 4 people who look similar to us. We then modify ourselves with prosthetics and stage makeup to mimic them perfectly.
And then we look like Nick Cage and John Travolta. Yeah.
I didn't say we're going to take our faces off.
Oh yeah. But in all seriousness, could we pose as members of Trevor's crew, and then pretend that we're disinterested, And
I know we just
that's-
arrived here,
I know
but
we
we
just
don't
arrived.
like it.
I think that's like the only way we could get in, really. But that's a long shot.
Yeah, certainly possible. Saying that you're on the new colonist ship, you've come in, you want to change, or you're interested in what they want to do. However, again, just saying, you probably have met all of the people in the Exit Irregulars, just like at the bar.
We're like, hey guys, we're new here, and they're like, we've literally met a dozen times. I've served you drinks. How did you think this was gonna work?
So your disguises would have to be very good.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. Because we're us.
We'll just be 2 people per trench coat.
That's a much better plan.
No, let's just go kill them all.
I like the get close and sneak in idea.
Yeah, let's sneak, but maybe not kill them all, because
No, we shouldn't kill them all.
Yeah, I don't think they're all bad.
Question. Could we ask the sheriff for, like, backup? So, like, we sneak in, but she has, like, agents around ready to, like, lay down suppressing fire and get us distractions if we need?
I think we are the
'Cause
backup.
she wants to deal with that, too.
You could go and speak with her, absolutely. She's just down the street.
Also, isn't there another bounty, the really young-looking person that's in with the Exit Irregulars? So could this be a twofer?
So yeah, there's Ash Morton, who is believed to be part of the Exit Irregulars and stole supplies from Zealous Colony, which is where you are right now.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't know if I want to take in the 12-year-old that stole food.
You don't know how old they are. You could check.
Or we
They're-
could recruit them to our crew, just like a Fergus type situation from Outlander.
It also says stole supplies. That doesn't mean food. Could have been like catalytic converters.
No,
Is
they're
he from
hot.
Edmonton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash Morton's pronouns are they, them, and their age is 14 and a half.
That's too
I
specific.
don't want to.
That's an assassin.
Too young.
First of all, no. If you steal, you're a criminal. The end.
I
I'm
disagree
literally
with that.
playing a criminal, so I know. I've stolen. Will continue to
Okay.
do so.
We should arrest you then.
You have no proof.
Don't I?
All right,
Just
so
don't
do you wanna
look.
talk-
Yeah, I think
Don't
talking to
look
the
where?
sheriff's probably the best point.
Don't look where.
Oh, did we have a favor with the sheriff because of the whole Trevor landing in deal and her getting 10% of something? I remember we had something kind
She
of
really
figured
likes
out.
Yeah.
us.
She also was
Yeah.
our friend. Yeah,
And we got her the job.
true. We did get her the job. We put her in. She likes us a lot.
Let's wield that nepotism.
All right. So you can head over to the sheriff's building. It looks a bit different than when Sheriff Hands was in charge. It's a little bit tidier, but it's more decorated. There are screens up that are like rotating through album covers from belter bands, and there's a couple of people just kind of relaxing, like sitting in the chairs and listening to music and just kind of chatting with each other, and you recognize them as all members of Narcissa's crew.
She made it a groove spot. It's cool.
I feel like that was a bad choice. There was a lot more discipline when Hands was in charge.
There was not discipline in charge.
Look, I don't know what you guys got from your interactions with him, but it worked swimmingly for me.
Hey, Narcy!
And out of sort of the back room, you see Narcissa like stand up from a desk and come out, and she says, "Rix, it's good to see you. You're back in the system. Jerry,
Yeah.
James, Miles."
Yeah.
I give her a bottle of Moonlit Shine real quick.
Oh my
Just like
God.
kind of slide it under the table.
Just got
She's
like a
a
trench
fan,
coat
okay?
ready.
And she takes it and
Everybody's
she tosses it to somebody, and someone that you recognize from the crew snags it.
Hey, yeah, no, we're back in the system. We just had a big job. We killed a whole bunch of pirates. That was really rad. Hope that gets around.
Live stream.
And we're here for a job. We're wondering if we could get some intel from you, maybe get a little bit of backup.
Well, if there's anything I can do, I'll see what I can do. What do you mean by backup? What do you need?
We're here to get Lee Lester, and in doing so, we might help you deal with those poopy face wine pantses.
Yeah, those irregularly exiting folks. Yeah.
Ah,
Come on.
well, I don't know that you're up to this particular challenge. I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
We fought monsters, all right?
What I am hearing is that they have a fortified camp in the hills.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. I don't want to know where it is. I don't want to send my people there. And if you're thinking straightforward attack, I wouldn't bet on you.
No,
Well,
nothing's
what-
too straightforward with us.
Just a recommendation.
What would you bet on for us?
Well, I'd say these people have gotten a lot of guns, but they don't have that much training. If you want a, say, stealth approach, I bet you catch pretty much all of their sentries sleeping.
Nah. But like, aren't you concerned about having a an armed militia outside of your town?
Oh,
You're just gonna leave them?
they outside New Trench Town, not Zealous Colony. I am hoping that we can come to some sort of agreement or arrangement, or I can get OMAC to deal with them if they become too much of a trouble. Honestly, my jurisdiction does not go that far out of this town. The ranchers and colonists, they don't really want us to help. They want to protect their own land. They share a bit of the feeling with the irregulars over that. I got to say, this job is not making me many friends.
Sorry.
So, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you, but I urge caution.
What about your crew members? Hey, friends. Coming up to, we just need someone to be a distraction if we call on a distraction. Cut you in on a little bit.
Go ahead and make a test. Do communications. Bargaining?
Doesn't matter. I have none of it. Hey, what do we roll for this system, by the way?
3d6, one of which is off color.
Thanks.
And that's the drama dice.
Drama
Not the
die?
stunt dice.
Not the stunt die.
Yeah.
It's called a stunt die in Fantasy Age.
I did okay. I got a 12. No stunting.
If you'd like to spend some fortune, you literally just needed a 13.
Oh, then yes.
It's like, wait, hold on a second.
So what's your lowest die?
3.
So if you spend
5.
4,
Oh my god.
because you have to spend the amount that you're changing it to.
Fine.
Which does mean that you stunt, because now you have 445, right?
Oh, I do stunt. I use that to put fortune back in my pool. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it is. Second
Oh,
wind.
is it?
Yeah.
Damn. No, I'm gonna spend it on flirt. No.
Adrenaline rush. Regain fortune equal to the stunt points spent. 1 to 3. So
Or
you
let's-
could gain
Let's
3
make a
back.
deal. Looks
I
cool.
gain 3 back.
Okay.
So let's make a deal.
Your actions turn out to benefit a character you didn't target, who now owes you a favor, however grudgingly.
Eh. Nah, I want my points back.
Okay. So you get 3 back. So you're only down 1.
Yeah, exactly.
And one of the people will stand up. Her name is Cindy Payumo. She's a little short for a belter, so she's like 5'10", and she says, "Honestly, being a deputy is kind of boring. Captain, we could just take one jeep out, just be backup in case our friends get into any trouble." And the sheriff says, "Only as a last resort."
Yeah, no, just like if we send you the code word, which is "oh shit, distraction, please." Just make something explode outside. Perfect. That's what you gotta do.
Can we have a shorter code word? That takes a while to type.
Yeah. What do you want it to be? Poop?
Seraphim.
No, I don't know how to spell seraphim.
Pineapple.
Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple.
And people will think we're swingers.
I'm sorry, I'm referencing a TikTok.
I'm referencing the swinger community where the pineapple is their symbol.
Really? I didn't know that.
James, you're good with words. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
Seraphim, right?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Like the angels?
But I already wrote
Oh,
down
no.
pineapple.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be pineapple. I don't know how to spell
Did you
seraphim.
tattoo it on
Seraphim
your
or
arm?
I thought it was Seraphim, but I've only ever read it. Never said it out loud.
Pretty
a,
sure it's Seraphim.
hyperbole.
Yeah,
You just
I'm right there with you with hyperbole, but it is pronounced seraphim.
And
Alright,
not
so-
hyperbole.
pineapple.
Come on, Patrick. In junior high, you read a
Pineapple.
book and you read it as hyperbole.
It's way cooler.
Yeah, I mean, I must have. I can't argue with a known fact, but
Who would say?
there's no way that I would read that and say that means hyperbole. What's happening? Are we doing space games?
Yeah, pineapple.
Pineapple, pineapple.
Ooh, what a perfect time because fragmentation grenades were often referred to as pineapples.
But we're in the future now, Patrick. Are they still?
Yeah, they're bigger. Just made them bigger.
And now they're fruit scented.
All right, and so you'll get 3 former crew members, now deputies, that can be called in and will drive out. But Narcissa says, "So, have you been able to find out where he is? Because all we know is that he's in the hills to the east. Nobody of my people has actually set eyes on this fortification. We only hear the rumors and all this strange stuff about him.
Are there a lot of hills in the east?
Yeah.
The east is all hill.
It's okay. We're gonna set a trap. We're gonna stage a crash with supplies and wait for them to come and get it, and then follow them back.
That's not a bad plan.
Like a ambush.
Just
I-
off the
but
top of Jerry's
stealthy.
head.
That started so bad, and it got so good.
This is like Fremen tactics.
There you go. She says, that's not a bad plan. And if you need some empty cargo containers, I could rustle some of those up from the port.
That would be brilliant.
Okay. And she points
Like
to
fish.
one of her people.
And we put them. We're gonna give them fish.
You're going to give who fish?
You fish?
The
Me fish?
exit irregulars.
Oh.
Do you also want some fish? We can give you some fish, Narcissa.
I'll take
Yeah,
some
I
fish.
I think you have.
I only have like 10 fish right now.
Yeah.
They've been breeding for like 8 months. We have a lot of fish.
Just like every flat surface has a tank.
And they're packed, like just to the brim.
Yeah, there's sardines, but they're big fish packed like sardines, just swimming in place. Water swooshing by them.
Big
Someone
demons.
called Space PETA.
What, they'll come in and kill everything?
Speeda.
That's what we're gonna get in to drive there.
All right. So you have this plan. You have some potential backup. Now you just need a location. So how are you going to find that?
We don't. I'm assuming this planet doesn't have like satellites roaming it.
No. Like maybe there's like one satellite and it's like a busted old thing that came in on one of the Belter ships. Just for communication.
Drone!
That would take you weeks.
Just
Or
tediously flying a
you'd be
drone
lucky.
over it. Merritt goes, no, it would take you weeks
It would take you weeks.
of real time for us to be safe.
Do we know, because these guys have stolen things, right? Like, do we know approximately where these thefts have taken place so we could kind of triangulate an area to search?
You could try doing that. And so
I was gonna say, we don't have to find them. We just need to find an area that they're likely to take supplies from.
Yeah, choose a general
Exactly.
spot for our ambush.
okay.
I am like on fire tonight, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Are
Firing on all cylinders.
Everyone's real
So
surprised by Jerry. Just like,
So what you do, if you ask Narcissa that, she can bring out like a map of the region and show some of the ranches that have been not hit but like targeted by the exit irregulars. You can see like on the map you've got Zealous Colony, you've got New Trench Town, you've got a number of the various sort of ranches, and you can see that the area where they're all clustered is this sort of dry, open plateau land. Where possible, water does pool. There's very little water on the planet, and this area was chosen because it has a little bit of fresh water that the towns are using, and some underground well sort of like potential. Aquifer, there's the word. And as you head further east, the land goes into hills and sort of sandy area, and it loses a lot of the sort of like geological stability that makes this a good spaceport. So like basically landing your ship out there might have you like stuck in sand and you need to blast out. It's dangerous, which is why everybody is here. And so she starts like sort of pointing some of the areas on the region, and we can go ahead and make some sort of test, like a tactics. An intelligence test would make sense. Some sort of survival, map-making, tactics focus would apply. Anybody got something like that?
I've got the map making focus in real life, but not in the game.
Oh, dang.
I don't have cartography. I only have cryptography.
That's the same thing. You just find where the dead are stored.
Yeah, so there is a tactics focus.
Coding.
There is a tactics focus under intelligence, so that is one route if you're sort of looking at how they've been planning their raids.
Okay, but Rix has desert survival, does she not? Can we use that for once?
You could use that. Absolutely.
Rix is like, wait, what?
Sweet to remember that I had that.
Because what you could do is you could try and figure out the most reasonable place to set up an area within there and hopefully like figure that out.
Yeah, tell us some fun desert facts.
Jerry's fire. All
Right?
It must be because I went back to work today, guys. I just like got my brain power back.
Communicating really helps.
She doesn't
Wait, you guys
only
want me
just
to roll
want
that?
green.
Yes,
Can see
please. Roll our desert survival thingies.
we're just gonna have, because this isn't the searching, this is just picking, so we're gonna make it a difficulty 15.
15. Why you gotta be that way? I got a 14.
It's hard.
If I spend 2, so I got a 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
So if I spend 2, 3, I spend 3, and I get it.
that's right. You change your 2 into a 3, and you succeed, and now you have 3, 3, 4. So,
Now I have 3, 3, 4, and 4 is my drama dice.
ooh. So you could do Speed Demon. You could do it in half the time and just like quickly figure this out instead of spending the whole evening poring over maps.
I'm okay with that. Is there anything else that's really helpful?
Pay dirt. Maybe you note an
give me some
area
money?
on the map that has natural resources that you figure out.
Is it investigation stunts would be applicable?
Those would probably be applicable.
'Cause there's like intuition.
Investigation.
These lovely cards from the game masters kit.
We could do Lucky Break, detailed. Treat one irrelevant focus as a tangible one in the next test you unlock.
Yeah, so basically when you're doing the actual test, if you didn't have a focus, you could choose a focus that's not related and get a +1 bonus instead of the +2.
What about down the rabbit hole?
That's jumping ahead, right?
No, it's if this test led to a reveal. Oh, maybe it didn't lead to a reveal. You can also provide brand new leads about a subject that will lead to greater rewards.
I think intuition would work.
Intuition?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's really good. You're right.
Yeah, so I reveal a fact about the object of your test you could not have noticed or deduced simply by interacting with this map.
And then we could do the
Only for 2.
detailed, right? Because that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
But is 2 for the simple, then like 4 for the detailed or something?
When you uncover a clue, you gain 2 new leads instead of 1, making your path branch. So that is if we're in an actual like investigation that I have written out, and I do not have that web of investigation written out. So I do not have more
Intuition,
clues.
then.
Okay.
Just simple.
Just simple. Some
And then I'll gain
information.
back 2 thingies.
And did the churn go up because we modified a dice?
Ooh, thank you. We
Oh, and it
modified
went up
dice
twice.
twice. Oh, Katie, I gotta say. Oh, let me. When the churn churned over in Those Who Trust, I did the churn dance on the stream with all the people.
Did they notice?
No, nobody noticed.
Lame.
I just kind of like, and then went back to the game, and we just kept playing.
We tuned in and out, but we had a baby to deal with, so we didn't get to watch the whole thing.
That's all
Yeah,
good.
we were cruising down the mall.
Our churn
Eat
pool
nice
is at
drink.
17. Nice. So yeah, you modify the dice. You get this. A fact about the object of your test you could not have noticed or deduced simply by interacting. Yes. I got a cool idea. So, you identify the approximate region that you think a small settlement would be put together based on protection from weather patterns, water tables, like those sorts of things, accessibility. What you do notice is that it's really close. Like there's something about the formation of these sort of sandy dunes, these hills, that just sticks in the back of your mind. And it's from a survey report from the OMAC group scientists a couple of years ago as they were sort of looking over the planet Augia. So you can pull that up if this familiarity is interesting to you. Somebody in one of the we're gonna give them a name. It is Dr. Tanner. Dr. Matilda Fairweather. Dr. Tanner Cole noted that there were inactive builder artifacts in those hills right around the area that you have identified as a likely spot for the exit irregular space.
Uh-oh. You're in technology, possibly. Cool.
I mean, it might have just provided like good cover
Remember last time we were in one of those?
on the asteroid.
We almost died.
Yeah, and it made horrible
On the moon?
monsters.
Yeah, we all ran.
I mean, you guys were ahead of me. I was holding the rear guard.
Weren't you?
Right. So,
Roll
Chef,
for
you're
persuasion.
let's show your plan for the next couple of days. Plan out our ambush, get all the supplies ready, and then do it.
Do
It's
it.
not an ambush, it's like a sneaky ambush. It's a stealth bush.
Mm-hmm.
All of that.
That is not what we're gonna call this.
Episode title.
Everyone goes, I don't want to listen to that podcast anymore. Do we think, since we know that the exit irregulars are not necessarily all bad people, right? Like it's just people who maybe have gone astray. Do we want to find less than lethal means of taking people out?
Well, yeah, I, don't
I have my
think it's taking an hour.
taser. I still haven't used my taser, guys.
I know you're very eager.
I don't think we're taking anyone out right now, aren't we? Just following them back to the base so we can like figure out where it is.
Yeah, but like if we need to, because
Oh, if we need to, then I'll kill them.
Okay.
I mean, it's my life or their life.
Well, we could also just make them go sleepy, and then that problem is, no, we're just gonna shoot. I'm okay with shooting them in the face.
Do you have sleepy time stuff?
That's what I was gonna say. We maybe check around Zell's colony and see if they've got anything here.
Yeah, you
Sure.
can buy her.
I'd like sleepy time stuff. Also, I feel like this is just part of Rix's like desert survival training. I kill them.
She's like, no. If people find you when you're tracking them, you kill them.
So you're looking for like tranquilizer guns, like
Maybe? Is there stun?
Yeah.
non-lethal? Yeah. Flashbangs.
Is there like tranquilizers for like the local wildlife that we can repurpose?
Unfortunately, not. Well, actually,
Cricket wolves?
I suppose there would be, because what we've established is that their biology and chemical processes are close enough to Earth's tree of life that you can eat them. So I suppose they have figured out that they figured out a way to possibly do that. I would say that that's an expensive income test. If you're looking for flashbangs, that's probably a little bit less. But we should think about that, and we should go to a break.
Yes, we should. But we could also just hold them down and pour moonlit shine in their mouths.
I get more zip ties so I can tie them up.
Smart. I said
And
we should knock them out,
gig-type
not
things.
kill them.
You can absolutely grab zip ties. You're just going to be able to find them, and they're going to be a negligible cost, so you can write those down. Like there are binders that you can buy, but if you're just looking for like quick zip ties, then like whatever, some farmer can sell you some.
We can just shoot him in the feet.
I don't.
The
first of all,
outfitters will have it.
I don't like that we go to a farmer and he's like, "Oh, I got zip ties." for you."
Sorry,
Oh, I got
the
it.
outfitters. Okay, so I'll open the giveaway, which is this button. Hey, and it opens on Taldore Reborn. So the giveaway, now open, is just putting the word wilderness in the chat. And for the giveaway today, we will have where's my fancy die? One handcrafted D6 drama die. Ooh, made of resin. Fancy with our symbol on it. One copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunter in PDF, and one random thing out of the giveaway box, which now has a 1 in 4 chance of being Taldore Reborn, the Roll20 dealio. The various things are... Oh, Call of the Netherdeep is no longer there. It's scrolling in the thing, but we gave that code away, so I gotta pull that out. But while I do that, we're gonna go to our 5-minute break, so see you in 5.
See you in 5.
Hello, we're back.
Oh!
Hope you had a good 5 minutes. You stood up, you like drank some water, went to the washroom, did like some wrist stretches or something
Yeah, used your magic bullet.
to make some smoothies. Excellent.
I got whiskey.
So, if you're just joining us now, put the word wilderness in the chat to enter yourself into the giveaway. If you are watching later on YouTube, you should come out to our Twitch show at twitch.tv/Massive Damage Adventures, second Mondays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Maybe you could win some cool things. So, we're shopping again. Where's my book?
You don't have to shop. Didn't we just want zip ties?
But also flash grenades.
Yeah,
Thought they'd maybe be helpful.
we don't need to shop for those. You can just give them to us for free.
Just a nice hand wave.
I mean, you have a lot of money.
Yeah, which is why you can just hand wave it.
Yeah,
And then our money doesn't go down. But our
Incorrect.
inventory of grenades goes way up.
I understand that's what happens when you're rich. You just get stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think we're that level of rich yet, though.
In
I
this
think our-
system, we are.
Yeah,
Our flash
actually,
grenade should come with free shit, like, I don't know, pepper spray. We could use pepper spray in this mission, right?
Every
Yeah, 'cause-
10 flash grenades, you get a free Taylor.
well, I think like base income 8 is like affluent, like movie
Oh.
star level rich.
Okay.
And we're a bit above that.
Okay, some of us are a bit above
some of
that.
us are.
Not...
Okay, so some of us are rolling the high life. I get it.
So each
That's why we're
grenade,
making our fish farm.
each grenade is a target number 15.
I love how
And-
every time we play this, it's how do you buy things?
I've got it.
Remind
I
me,
got it
is
right
it-
here.
Okay.
Your automatic success is if your income is equal to or income plus 4. So if your income is 11, then you can automatically get a grenade.
Gotcha.
Grenade, please.
Hmm?
I do like the money, please.
Oh,
Alright,
money,
Money,
please.
Yeah.
Do you have an income of 11, Tyler? Or James?
I could. I have a base, or yeah, I have a current income of 14. So,
But then you'd have to spend your income, right?
well, I have a base income of 10. So.
Yeah, so
lose
I would-
flash grenade.
Yeah, I would say, like, because we're using temporary income so much, that the automatic success is based on your base income, but you can spend temporary income to just automatically succeed, right? So, like, your base income is 10, you could spend one of your temporary income to automatically buy a grenade without rolling.
Yeah, but if I have to get a 15 and I have base income 10, I might as well roll.
But
Yeah.
income is supposed to be spent on the next time you roll.
Oh, like temporary income?
Yeah, temporary income.
Oh, so you have to spend. Okay, so I'll.
You have to
spend-
spend at least one every time you roll, sort of thing.
So do we?
So I
how
guess that
many
just
grenades
means
do
you're
we
automatic
want?
anyways.
Can we get away with one?
Well, I'm gonna try and get a couple.
Okay. Well,
So you live your truths however you so desire it.
James will go for a grenade, so I'll go down to 13 current income.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you spend one of your temporary incomes, grab a flashbang grenade. And so it'll be the same stats as the grenade on 75, except we just, instead of it being a lethal sort of consequence or injury that you put on them, it'll be disoriented or unconscious.
Perfect. I'll try and buy one.
All right.
So I do have a current income of 13 and a base income of 7. So it's more of a shot. So if I spend one of them, is that counted as?
Then you're at an 8.
And then I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 13, so.
All right. So yeah, you
Can
succeed.
you stunt on income tests?
No.
Oh.
Extra
That'd be cool.
grenades.
Extra grenades.
Buy one, get one free.
So the so you succeed, and your temporary income bonus that you spent is gone. However, if you had failed, you would have kept the temporary income bonus.
Right.
Jerry.
I want to buy something.
What would you like to buy?
Do they have like really big, like sand-colored tarps that we could pull over our vehicle and hide? And
That's
maybe
pretty
hide
cool.
Who is in your house, Tyler? Who is this person who has taken the place of your alcohol-pushing wife?
Former Spec Ops. Yeah.
I tell you, it's because I went back to work today, guys. I'm not
Yeah,
on maternity leave right anymore.
She tells us she works in schools.
Like last time, it was, I want to sell alcohol that I make in our spaceship to casino owners and also try and work out a fish deal. This time, it's, by the way, I've done this 1,000 times. Let's go.
All right, I like the tarps. I would say that the outfitters probably have this sort of thing available, and it would only be an income 9 test.
Cool.
So yeah,
I remember my...
if your base income is 5 or higher, then you automatically succeed at buying enough tarps to cover the turbo razor.
Perfect. My income is 6. We have tarps.
Yep, tarps is something that you can afford, no problem.
Starps.
Is this whole place, like this planet, generally one hue of dusty earth?
Yes, absolutely. No, it's
Get some camo.
It's not like Star Wars style desert planet. It is a world that has lots of different ecologies and so on, but you're in the area that is more hospitable, where basically you're in an area where there's enough weather that brings in water that you can grow food as long as you're bringing in soil from Earth, or like soil that's been created on Ganymede and like that sort of thing. As you move further north, it gets drier and then it gets colder. And as you move south, same thing. You're equatorial. We never really decided if you were south or north. So, but yeah.
I was asking just because of what Tyler said, of like if we could acquire some sort of camouflaged clothings.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
More easily blend in, so that we're not like in our big dumb spacesuit armor, trucking around the desert.
Or can we spray paint our armor up?
Spray paint is more likely than camouflage clothing, just because the population here is so small. It's not something that is in high demand. The outfitter's not going to bring that in.
I love the idea of us painting our outfits.
While we're wearing them, we'll paint each other.
Or the truck.
Yeah. Remember not to smile.
Gotta be
To the gates.
camouflaged everywhere.
To the gates of Valhalla, all shiny and chrome.
They'll never see me coming.
Paints would also be negligible. Any one of you could get enough
I'll be back.
paints. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm contributing. I'm so poor.
All right, I'm going to start making a
Rick
list
is
of...
also helping me carry my tarps. Right, Rick?
Of course, absolutely. I am wearing one as a cape.
It's like a 12-foot long tarp. It's just dragging awkwardly through the streets of Zealous Colony. Like, and it's not like super. It's like that like rough canvas, so it's not super flexible. It kind of like tense and like is like solid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hurts to hold.
breeze.
Is there anything else that you want to grab in the preparation scene before heading out?
Yes.
We have like a first aid kit, right? Like we already have something like that. In case one of us is dying.
Anybody have that?
Sure.
Have we literally ever considered that?
No.
See, I
We've been
took,
like, let's get you guns and a tarp. What if one of us bleeds to death?
You took what? Sorry.
I took like a medicine intelligence one time in case one of us decided to die, but I don't think we have supplies.
Well, the medicine intelligence is the intelligence to know we need it.
I say I got this stolen gold ring and bracelet.
Helpful.
Do we
Yeah.
need explosives for the distraction crew? Because otherwise, they're going to be sitting around like, boom.
That's up to them. We told them.
They just yell boom.
Can I get a first aid kit, please?
Yeah, for sure. Toolkit in that sort of is an 8. Toolkits are an 8.
Yeah, you're good then.
You're good. 'Cause you're
I got a 6, so I can buy that.
There you go.
What about a sniper rifle? Just kidding.
And moving on. We're done shopping.
Do we have like binoculars?
Yeah, you could pick up binoculars.
I feel like we should get some binoculars.
Jerry and Rick are trying to drag them out of the store.
Yeah, it's like
We're in like Trader Joe's of Augia.
it's 100% two guys who've never gone camping before at like Cabela's, and they keep seeing stuff that they think they might need. Like,
Oh, we might need that. Yeah, yeah.
ooh,
We're
you're
gonna
never
have
gonna use that.
Don't forget to get the fudge on the way out.
camo headlamps. Yeah.
There's a big tray of candy.
Oh, can we get a big thing of cheese puffs for when we're waiting for the ambush?
No.
We can.
No, it's Cabela's, the peanut butter stuffed pretzels.
Disgusting.
They're so good, Patrick.
They'll kill me.
Well, now I know what to do when the time comes.
Oh dang,
When
that took a
the
turn.
time comes. When?
That wasn't even an if.
Yeah.
She knows it's an eventuality. Okay.
All right.
So what
Let's
I'm
drive.
imagining us all in like desert tan painted outfits.
Excellent. And you drive off into the Augean wilderness. So
We still don't know where we're going. We kind of know.
you have a rough like estimate of the region of where you want to be. So what I'm gonna do is actually what I'd like is a little bit of clarification first on the plan. So how do you want to stage this shipment or something that is going to lure them in? What's the plan there?
Well, we have Trevor. We could just let word out that we're bringing something to him to make it seem legitimate, and he
Okay.
owes us a favor.
And so you're a convoy, and you want them to ambush you, and you're going to turn the ambush around on them.
Yeah, we want to put up.
No,
No.
That
that's
was
not
not
the
the plan.
plan.
Okay.
The
That's
plan is-
what I'm clarifying.
Yeah, I think Trevor could also get us like, because he said he had a bunch of equipment stuff that needed maintenance. So maybe we can get like a truck type thing that's not functioning very well, so that it's like a broken down vehicle of some nature with the cargo shipping containers with the supplies, and then we hide out under our tarp and watch with our binoculars.
So we stage like a
breakdown.
broken down truck, maybe take a crucial part out so it can't actually function, so they can't drive it away. Bunch of gear in the back. We disappear.
Okay. Okay.
Us.
Cool. So then,
Oh,
yeah.
should we have like one of us sitting in the truck still though, or like nobody at all?
That's
No,
so
no,
dangerous.
Nobody.
We're just gonna follow them after.
Like the
Yes.
truck broke down and the driver left it because they couldn't get it to go. So, also we painted the drone right to match the desert.
Yeah, you can absolutely paint the drone. I understand. Yeah.
Painted to match the sky.
Except for
Whatever.
who spray painted it though.
None of us are touching your drone.
James did it. He painted the camera lens.
I was gonna say if James did it, he wouldn't have sprayed the camera lens, but if somebody else did, then
Oh, Rick's definitely wouldn't have.
Yeah, okay,
Miles would
so
have.
we're good. But
Okay, so it's fairly difficult to find like a good spot that you think that this is going to work. I'll reduce the difficulty a little bit because you are like the complexity of the test, because you're laying out these kind of really good crumbs of having Trevor Atwood expecting a thing and sort of getting that out there. So we're going to make this an advanced test. We're going to say that it would have been a 15, but because you have... Oh, no, that's a better way to do it. Okay, so it's a 15, and what you've got to do is the first step of it is laying this false trail. So Trevor doesn't have... Well, okay. Trevor doesn't have any vehicles in Zealous Colony. You could buy a vehicle here, or you could wait a couple of days for him to have one sent to you, or you could fly over to him and get it, and that'll delay your whole thing, which makes it more likely that word might get back to the Exit Irregulars.
could we
So
use
there
the
could be a
Turbo
danger there.
Razor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we want to have the Turbo Razor available? Do we not? If they're mobile, we want to be able to drive.
Well,
After them?
we can't sneak up on him with it though.
You don't know that.
If you just want to get like a cart that you can put the empty supply containers on, Narcissa is happy to supply that alongside the containers. That means that the Turbo Razor is your trap.
I mean, that's okay. If we have like a piece of the Turbo Razor that we take out and then we're hiding under our tarps, then we just put it back in if we need to escape.
That's fair. Then we don't have to wait for a truck. But do we want to wait? I thought we wanted word to get out. Isn't that good?
Well, your
Or that
first,
bad?
I think we're to get out that we're setting up a trap.
yeah,
Oh.
there's there's more time for something to go wrong, for somebody to notice you, for
I'm with you
Also,
now.
like, all of Narcissa's people know about our plan, pretty much. And we don't know if her crew's as tight as ours. So we need to do this fast.
Let's walk past that. But yeah, I think if in that case, we'll Turbo Razor.
Okay, Turbo Razor with a cart. All right, so first test. I would say that this is probably James, to try and convince your cousin to build your cover story. How are you going to do that? And we're almost at time, so I believe we're going to just set this one test and then pick up with the continuing advanced test on our next game.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking intelligence business to convince him to, I could actually like trick him into thinking that there's stuff coming, or communication persuasion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Communication bully, because you're like, I'm the better cousin. Just do it.
Yeah. Well, now I want to roll on intelligence business. Yeah. Make it seem very legitimate, because it is legitimate.
James, what do you mean? What kind of stuff are you bringing us?
I mean, we got a good deal in some gear at New Trenchtown. It's exactly what you need, but we're gonna have to hoof it across. We're gonna have to hoof it across by land. So
That's some rough terrain, but I really appreciate you bringing it. I don't know why you're not bringing it by the ship, though.
oh, you can't land your ship around in that area where we're picking it up from this old farmer.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, the terrain there. Yeah, we'd get stuck in the sand and we'd have to boost our way out.
all right. Good job. Okay. Average difficulty to convince him. It's an 11.
Okay, I rolled an 18 with the all the focuses added in. So
Wow.
Hey, you're so much smarter than your cousin.
can
And
you
then-
pay us up front for
So you've got your stunt die. How much is that?
it's a 4.
Okay, so you get a value of 4 towards the total needed of 15. And that sort of starts off this advanced test for this entire plan. Additional roles that we'll do in 2 weeks are like, navigating through the canyons, fixing the truck if it has some trouble, setting up ambush. Yeah, like those sorts of things that are going to get you into position. Scouting.
Avoiding grasshopper wolves.
Cricket wolves. Anyways, that is a good place to end it for today. Excellent planning and very interesting job, everybody. I like it.
You mean excellent planning, Jerry?
Jerry.
Who just kind of held our hands through espionage. Was like, and then you hide under the tarp, and then they don't see you. And we're like, oh.
Send me my notebook.
If Katie ever plays the villain, we're done.
We won't even know it.
Yeah.
She is right now.
Merrick, a one-shot. I'm the villain.
I love it.
It's
The
called
villain?
The villain.
Or the game master.
Ooh.
I'm so scared of that.
So in for that.
Anyways, thank you for the game, everybody.
Thank you for the game.
So let's do all of the various end things. People in the chat, you have until I finish talking to enter the giveaway Wilderness in the chat. You enter the thing, you get the stuff. If you're watching later on YouTube and you want to win one of these things that's scrolling around down below us, just come out on second Mondays, twitch.tv/Massive Damage Adventures, and hang out, chat with us, and maybe win cool things. Generally from Roll20. There's Franzabald. Franzabald?
You nailed it.
Nice.
You got it.
Recap of the various news at the beginning. Roll20 is doing a whole bunch of D&D sales. Check those out. Tal'Dorei Reborn is out on Roll20. The Walking Dead Kickstarter by Free League Entertainment is running for the next 2 days if you want to play in that particular universe. Tabletop News Kickstarter needs a little bit more social sharing and hanging out. I'd love to see them talking about tabletop games. They're a bunch of funny people, and I think that should be supported. If you want to check out a one-shot of the Expanse RPG run by John Boltina of Abraxas Precipice, I played in it as Captain Beckett Davis, a 50s-ish belter who's really just coasting through life until he joins a cult.
That old tale.
And that was a community-focused one-shot where a contest winner, Guilherme Cahu from Brazil, wrote a one-page adventure and won a contest, and we all got to play. And it included me and Odin, Lovely, Guilherme, and 3 Green Ronin developers, Chris Pramis, Steve Kenson, and Ian Lemke. Very cool. You can find that on Only Play Wizards on the YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, 2 weeks ago, I ran a review with our friend Tim Lamb of Fantasy Age 2nd Edition, so you can check that out as we flip through it. Cozy Forging is on hiatus until the 24th, and if you want $5 off, you can use our code Cozy Forging. We're an affiliate with Evil Genius Games, so check out the link if you want to buy their stuff and support us. Modern 5th edition with a whole bunch of super cool movie licenses. Yeah, really, really interesting things there. And April 14th, check out Skyhammer Press, the YouTube channel, for our Falcons of Fortune actual play, where we are playing The Serpent in the Sands, the newest campaign by Modiphius Entertainment set in Achtung Cthulhu, the Lovecraftian World War II pulp action adventure game. That is
put a lot of work into that. So
yeah, it's super
watch
cool.
it with your eyes.
It's very pretty. Very exciting. Cool. That is it. The giveaway closes with nobody today. But that's what happens. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, players, for playing. And as always,
We'll see you in hell.